Hey everyone, my name is Amanda and I'm the Fun Size Reader, and today I wanted to tell you about Abby Jimenez's newest book, which is called Part of Your World. It was just released this week and I read it in like a day. As a typical Abby Jimenez book, I freaking loved it. I've loved everything that she's written, and I highly, highly recommend, if you have not read her other books, I will link the videos. You can check them out. They're amazing. And of course, this one was no different. This book is about a girl named Alexis and a guy named Daniel. It's an alternating perspective romance, so you kind of get to see both of their sides, which is great because it's a part of your world. So they clearly live in two very different places. Short synopsis, Alexis crashes her car in this random town a couple hours from where she lives, and this guy named Daniel helps pull her car out of a ditch. They kind of hit it off and end up having what Alexis thought was going to be a one-night stand, which was very out of her character. The story continues that they actually really enjoy each other's company and kind of start having this long-distance relationship, or kind of traveling back and forth relationship, because Alexis just got out of a really, really bad, I don't want to say marriage because they weren't married, but long-term relationship. And Daniel has not really dated anybody recently, but absolutely loves Alexis. And so this is kind of about them in each of their very, very different worlds and very, very different lives coming together to try to see if they can make it work. This book was amazing, you guys. It was amazing. Automatically 5 stars. If anybody can make me read a book in 24 hours, like usually it's right at a 4 stars automatically. And then it has to go up and above that for me to give it a 5. The way Abby writes and the way that you connect with her characters is just another level. I freaking love her books. I always worry that like they're not going to live up to my expectation because I love all of her other books so much, but this one definitely did. Automatically like 5 stars. 5 stars for this. It was not as spicy as her other books have been. It starts off right away with them having a one-night stand, but a lot of the scenes are a little bit fade to black. There is some graphic language that's used a little bit, but it's really not bad. So on the steam scale or the spice scale, I would give this one a 2. It's probably, I think, the lowest of all of her books, but it's very, very story, plot, character heavy. So like the elements that were included were necessary to the plot, were fit into the plot. They weren't just like there to be there. I thought it all flowed really, really well, but this one's a 2. As I'm sure any of you know who have read Abby's books or have heard me talk about Abby's books, Abby's writing and her stories deal with really, really deep emotional concepts, and this one was no different. Abby is very good at giving her characters who have internal struggles or who deal with certain things a voice. And it really relates to readers who may be going through what her characters are going through. And I didn't feel like this one was any different than any of the others. Like, she gave a voice to these characters and helped project like the struggles that they deal with in a way that I think readers who go through the same thing can really connect with. And I think that's so powerful for not only the writer, but like the reader too. So I really, really hope that any of Abby's books, this one, you know, especially, find the people that need to read it. There is trigger warnings for this book. I'm not sure if she put them in an author note. It's not in an author note in the beginning, but there is some trigger warning, content warning stuff in the acknowledgments in the back of the book. So if you are sensitive to some topics about domestic violence, things like that, maybe check out the acknowledgement section of her book prior to reading it. I really, really hope that you check out Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. This is not part of the like connected series that she had written before. So the first 3 books that she wrote, they're all kind of characters that continue on. This is not, although there are lots of Easter eggs in it. And if you've read all of her other books, you'll definitely pick up on them as well. And I can't wait to read Bree's story, which is coming out next year. I will put the link for the book down in the description below. And don't forget, you can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at The Fun Size Reader. See you guys next time.